Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm excited today to bring you another gorgeous wig from Rennie of Paris in this gorgeous colour melted sunset. So in the last video I reviewed this gorgeous wig I'm wearing, the gorgeous Riley wig in this gorgeous colour melted sunset, which is one of my favourite blondes. I just love the way the root goes into this gorgeous kind of yellowy, beautiful kind of California beachy blonde. I love it. And if you love this wig and you're thinking, oh, I want to know about the cap, I want to know about the style, check out the previous video. And I've also reviewed this gorgeous Riley wig in other colours as well. But I thought, while I'm wearing Riley, I'm going to bring in Lenox in the same colour. Now, these two wigs I've gone out of my way to get because they've discontinued this colour in the UK. So I can't get it anywhere. So I've had to order Lenox and Riley in this colour melted sunset, both from America. So I ordered the one I'm wearing from wigs.com, and I ordered my Lenox wig in melted sunset from Wig Studio One. Can totally recommend both of those websites as well, especially if you're importing wigs from America to the UK. Very good on import tax. So really grateful for these wigs. So the reason I wanted to show you Lenox while I'm wearing Riley to begin with is because Riley is the curly version and Lenox is more straight or a little bit wavy. So if maybe you like this one but you're thinking, I love it but I'd want more of a straighter version or more of a central parting, Lenox may be the one for you because Riley's got a left part and Lenox has got a centre part. I've got both of them in these gorgeous little kind of satiny bags because, you know, these are one of my favourite wigs in this colour. So rather than storing them in a plastic bag, which is fine, or in the box they come in, which is fine, I've got them a little special bag. So I'm going to take Riley off in a second. I'll keep her on while I'm showing you Lenox. So this is Lenox from Rennie of Paris in melted sunset. And again, if you like this wig but not this colour, I've reviewed this wig in many other colours. You can check those out in the playlist. I've reviewed this in honey brown art, ginger brown, plumberry jam, melted marshmallow. So check them out. But this is Lenox. So again, this gorgeous colour. Now this is brand new. All I've done is tried it on very quickly. Was like, at the colour. And sewed in wig clips because, you know, I wanted to sew the wig clips in so I could compare the wig while I'm still wearing this one. So I haven't even altered the part on this, as you can see. It's still got that zigzag part. So we'll do that together. But look at the colour. So again, you can see it's the same colour. But you can see Lenox is more kind of straight or wavy than Riley. It's different. It may look similar, but, you know, you'll see it when it's on the hat. And the thing I love about Lenox is it's got that centre parting. You know, I love the kind of sweepiness of the side part on Riley, but I also love having a centre parting because it stays out of your face. And that's another pro for Lenox wig. So she's absolutely gorgeous. Again, she's got the same length, about the same length as this one. You know, I'll show you if I put it side by side. And if I stand up and show you how long Riley is there, you can see how long Lenox is too. So she's definitely got the length if you're looking for the length of Riley, but in, you know, a more different type of wig, I suppose. Even though they're very similar. That's why it's always good to have a compare, especially in the same colour, because you can see, oh, is it that one or that one alike? So in the cap of Lenox, she's got a pre-cut lace front, and she's got the lace part, whether it's lace or mono, it still gives you that scalp effect. I'm not really a wig reviewer, I'm a daily wig wearer. That's what this channel's all about, passion. So I don't go into the ins and outs of specs and all those things. I just know what it does for me. And it gives me a really natural looking scalp effect where the parting is. And, you know, sometimes you can't see it on the camera. You know, yet when I look in the mirror, it looks like scalp. You know, it may not be enough for you, you may want to pluck it out. But for me, I have no issues. It's just a shame sometimes on the camera, you can't see it. Like when I'm looking in the mirror now, I can completely see the scalp effect on this wig. And I know I'll see it on Lenox too. But because it's got a darker root and it's on the lighting, you may not see it. Even though the lighting I've got here on Wigs with Liz is very good because it does look exactly the same looking in the camera as it does, for example, when I'm looking in the mirror. So this is the colour. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this colour. It's one of my favourite colours, Melted Sunset. And that's why it's hard to get, I suppose, when you like something. My luck is they start discontinuing it. So I'm showing you the cap, wasn't I? So you've got that middle kind of lace mono part. I think it's lace, but you've got a middle part. And then you've got a little bit of flower cap here, which gives it a little bit of volume. Not much. It sits very flat to the head. And you've got all the gorgeous breathable wefting to make the wig feel nice. It's a very light wig, even though there's lots of hair. Same with Riley. It's very light to wear, feels nice. And you've got the bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your head. And I've sewn 3 wig clips into Lennox. I've put 2 at the front, either side of the parting, and I've put 1 at the back for added security. I've just done that for me. You know, but you can wear this with a wig cap, a wig grip band, whatever works for you. But that's just what I do, you know, to make it feel nice for me. And I've done the same on Riley. I don't usually clip in the back one. I haven't got the back one done now. It's only if I'm going somewhere I just want a little bit of added security. So let's get Lennox on in this gorgeous colour. So the first thing we're going to do is have a look at the parting before I take it off. So you can see it's kind of got that crisscross parting. So I may have to alter it when it's on the head anyway, but I'm just going to use my comb to just change the parting a little bit to make it more natural. But I usually do this and then I have to alter it on camera anyway because I want it somewhere else. But just so that it's not in that zigzag of, you know, when you get a new wig. So let's take off Riley then, even though I really don't want to because I adore this wig in this colour. Look at this. You're stunning. Love it. So I'm going to turn her inside out and I'm going to put her in the bag. Now again, you know, when you look after your wigs, they're going to look after you. Okay, so that's why I'm storing this particular one in a satin bag because you can't get this colour in the UK. So I am thinking right now about ordering a spare in the Riley one because I just adore it. And, you know, I'd love to have a spare just in case. So I'm going to pop that over there and then we're going to put on Lennox wig. So again, just make sure all my hair is ready for this wig. I've just got it back in a ponytail. So I'm going to get my thumbs at the back where the label is. Let me just take all this hair. I've got hair sticking in my wig clips here. I'm just going to unclip my wig clips. I'm going to get my thumbs at the back where the label is. I'm going to put the front of the wig about there. And I'm going to put my head into the wig, put my ponytail in, align the 2 very comfortable ear tabs and lift it up to my hairline and clip it in. Remember, I've sewn those wig clips in. I have done a video on that in the playlist. And I get my wig clips from Amazon. I get a pack of 50 for like £7-8. So really simple to do as well. I've had to train myself to do that. So if I can do it, anyone can. So let's get her on. And this is an average size cap. It fits very nicely. It's synthetic hair, very light hair, very realistic, breathable, feels nice, lovely. So let's get her on. So I'm just tucking in my hair. Remember, this is a Lennox wig. I'm just aligning the ear tabs and I'm going to flick it back. So before I lift it up, look at the hairline. Okay, lace front, very natural. I will need to adjust the parting. Okay, because it's over on the right there. So I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to lift it up to my hairline. I'm just going to look in the mirror and make sure I've got it in the right place, and I have. Okay, so I'm going to clip her in. Just make sure those ear tabs are straight, the wig's on right. And then I'm going to clip her in. And you can see straight away, before I do anything to it, it's straighter than Riley. Okay, so if you want more of a straighter style, Lennox may be the one for you. But again, you can see the gorgeous colour and the rooting and everything else. Personally, for me, I do prefer Riley in this colour, but I do like Lennox as well anyway for when I want kind of a more straighter look. But Lennox is wavy. Even though on the demo picture with the model, it looks straight, every Lennox I've got has got a little bit of wave to it, which I personally love. So obviously I'm going to want to change the parting on this, but you've got quite a big room, you know, you've got room to work with. So I could keep it where it is, you know, if I just kind of part it, if I put it all back like this, you know, if you want to change the parting, you can use your fingers or you can use a comb. And again, I'll probably just have to take it off and put it back on because I'm moving the hair up. Even though it's got wig clips in, I felt it move then. Use your fingers and your hands as natural body heat to get the wig into style. Okay, if you're thinking, is it going to fall in my face? What's it going to do? Your heat of your hands, your fingers, is natural body heat. And that will set it into style. You just may need to do what I'm doing and just use your fingers to move it into place, to play with it slightly. And as you can see, as I'm moving my fingers through it, it does seem to be going a bit straighter there, if that's the kind of look you're looking for. So I quite like it there. Let me just look in the mirror and see if I've done the parting right. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect there. So I think that's possibly where I'm going to have the parting. Obviously, you never know, because on the day you wear the wig, you may feel different. I've had days where I've thought, right, the night before, I've got a wig out, and I thought, right, I'm wearing this wig. And then the day comes around and I don't fancy wearing that wig. I want to wear another wig, or maybe I want to wear that wig but in a different colour. So really you just don't know until the day. So maybe one day I want to have it parted here, maybe one day I want to have it parted somewhere else. And if I look in the mirror just to make sure, yeah, I've clipped it in exactly the right place there. So she's good to go. Now a good thing to do is use a bit of water around the front to get rid of any flyaway hairs. Because if you feel like, oh, there's flyaway hairs flying in my face or things are going on, just a little bit of water will take that away. And Lennox doesn't need much work at all. Look how gorgeous she is. She's absolutely gorgeous. So maybe you prefer this one than Riley. Let me know in the comments section. But at least you've seen both of them together now. So you can decide, especially if you're kind of thinking, I don't know which to get. Maybe you want to get both of them, but they're just such great styles, but they are different. So, love it. So if I look at in the camera, in the mirror, first of all, the colour, look at this. So this, to me, does look a little bit more blonde than Riley. Okay, because obviously Riley, with it being a curly wig, you can see the dynamic of the colour a bit more. So if you want something a bit more subtle, this is perhaps the better wig to go for, because I feel the colour on this one, even though it's the same colour, is more subtle than on the Riley wig. Yeah, I really do love the Riley wig for the way the curl is and the way the colour stands out, because I just love this colour. This is a colour you either love or you hate. I personally love it. Like, I love melted marshmallow, and I really like this one. I want to get the melted ocean in a wig as well, because I really like that one. It's like a blue. Be amazing to have this wig in that colour, but I don't think they do it. I think they just do it in the shorter wigs. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to see. But I love how it kind of goes into this kind of really nice, you know, kind of yellow blonde on the end. And it's got this really gorgeous, it's like a reddy blonde. It's really pretty. Melted sunset. I suppose it's supposed to be how the sunset is when it's going down. Well, let's have a look from the side. So if you're after more of a wavy or a straighter wig, this is definitely the option to go for. She's absolutely beautiful. If I stand up, you can see the length on her as well. Absolutely gorgeous, this wig. Beautiful. And from the side, isn't she pretty? So pretty and natural. And the hair feels so nice. I love Lennox wig. I really do. I love Lennox. I love Sage. I love Riley. I love them all. I really do. But this colour, for me, is something pretty special. I really like this colour. And I love that I've got this colour in a few other wigs. I've got it in the India wig. I've got it in Ray wig. What else have I got it in? I've got it in something else I can't think of wig. But I really do love the colour. So I'm a big fan of this. So again, you can see the difference. Maybe you're looking at this thinking, wow, the colour on this one and Riley look totally different. It's because of the subtleness of the way it's done. It's the fact that this is more of a straighter wig, whereas Riley's got all that curl, so it shows the colour off more. So if you're after that, you may prefer Riley. If you're after something more subtle, you may prefer Lennox. And you may prefer Lennox because of the party. You know, I personally like Lennox because, you know, she's partied there, very natural. She's not going to fall in your face. Another great wig to check out is Sage. And I know they do Sage in, I think there's a colour called Melted Coconut. Shall we have a look? Because If I could get sage in this colour, I would, but I don't think they do it in this colour. So if I go to a wig company, if I go on Trenco Wigs, because that's in the UK, I'm probably best checking on Wig Studio One because they do all the colours. But if I go to Trenco and, oh, yeah, there's a sign. I've just had an email off Wig Studio One. So let's do it on Wig Studio One. Isn't that interesting? Just at the moment I pick it up, I have an email off them. So, and I don't mind using, Wig Studio One anyway. I quite like using them. So let's go on Wig Studio One. And if I go on to Wig Studio One, just takes a while to load up, but it's interesting. If you've seen the sage wigs, I've reviewed a few of the sage wigs. I would love sage in this colour, but I don't think they do it in this colour. I think they do it in melted coconut, or there's a melted coconut colour in one of the wigs anyway. So if I put sage wig in, and we find sage. So I'm on Wig Studio One, which are based in America, but you can use this company all over the world. And as I've said, I've used this, it's worldwide. I've used this company and I've had no problems. I've always received great wigs. So if I go to Sage Wig, there it is, straight away. So I've got Sage coming up. I'll show you the style and I'll just have a look at the colour. Bear with me a second while it comes up. So if I show you the wig itself, there's the wig. You've probably seen it 100 times, but that's Sage Wig. So she's got more of a curtain bang. Again, another really nice long style. Got to get off there. Watch me. Yeah. Oh, it stayed on. I thought it was going to click off there. So if I go to the colours, all the colours are here. Yeah, it's melted coconut. So melted coconut. Oh, that's honey brown. There it is. Melted coconut is like that. So very similar. I don't know because I haven't tried it, but it looks a bit similar to this. I don't think it's the same, but it's very similar. So if I was going to get sage in a colour like this, it would have to be the melted coconut. And maybe that's what I'm going to do. But I really do love Lenox wig. And, if you want something without as much hair, Riley has got more hair because it's curly, yet it still feels very light on the head. If you want something with, more of a kind of, thin appearance, I suppose, Lenox is the one. But they're both absolutely gorgeous wigs and I love it in this colour. Lenox in Melted Sunset from Rennie of Paris, an absolute keeper. I love these yellow kind of ends. This to me is a very California type of wave, very California type colour. And, for me, I've always wanted to go to California. So if there's any California girls watching, let me know what you think about this colour. If this is something you'd see on the beach, but it's just gorgeous. I love it. So one of my definite favourite colours, along with Melted Marshmallow. But whenever I wear this wig and this colour, I always feel nice. So I'm excited about Lenox and Riley and Melted Sunset. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.